I'd just like to introduce myself. I've met you briefly. I did some translating on your YouTube channel last year.
Mm,
Uh, I think you gave a talk in Estonian language. It's difficult to translate actually, but I eventually.
hmm.
Just thanks very much for coming to meet Alexis. It's
Yeah, why not? I'm
it's
so
one.
happy to meet you.
Yeah. So it's 1 o'clock in the morning here. I uh, might leave actually, but I'm really pleased you two have met, and thank you very, very much for both of you. Actually, it's a great honor to
Thank
meet both of
you.
you. Yeah. So thanks. I might leave now. So appreciate
That's
it.
fine. You can leave anytime you want.
Yeah. Bless you. Bless you.
Bye. So I was thinking last night about the concept of home. Like, when I was like a seeker seeking healing, there was this feeling about like energy coming home. And then it's like this feeling now of like all roads lead to home and all is home without a
Mhm.
road. Yeah?
Hmm.
What else? Yeah. What else? There's only home.
Yeah, these are just words, and
Yeah.
this is the point.
Yeah. Yeah. There can still be a longing for home, and the body can say, like, I want to go home, even if I'm home in my house. And
Longing for
that's
home
just,
is home.
yeah. Say that again.
Longing for home is home.
That's home too. That's so
No escape.
beautiful. Yeah, there's no escape. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every word is home. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's so beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, and the body can just say those things. Yeah, yeah. So you are in Thailand. Where is your living place?
Estonia.
Estonia.
Hmm.
Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful.
And you are from?
I'm in America, in Oregon.
Hmm.
Do you know where that place is?
Roughly.
Yeah, it's below Seattle, above California on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very rainy climate. Yeah,
Mm. Okay.
yeah. Dark and rainy in the winter and, sunny in the summer, but like mild temperatures.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I'm from New York City originally, so I love it here. I love the more mild temperatures and the forest and the
Hmm.
animals.
Hmm. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. What kind of animals do you have in Estonia?
Bears, wolves, rabbits, foxes, moose,
Wow.
wild boar, also some cats. I don't know
Yeah.
in English,
Yeah.
but not very very dangerous. Some snakes.
That's good. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
beautiful
Have you
forest.
ever, what?
And beautiful nature and forest. We have
Nice.
traveled different places, and every time we come back to
Yeah.
Estonia,
Yeah. Yeah.
nature as I don't know, something magical.
That's it. Yeah. Have you ever seen a moose up close?
Very close, yes.
Me too. Yeah. They're
Yeah,
amazing,
amazing. Yeah,
right? It looks like a
yeah,
drawing.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you do art as well or any type of craft or music or?
Writing is the art.
Mm-hmm.
When I
Cool.
was younger, I was doing the poetry,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
sing, acting,
Nice.
and things. Yeah, whatever seems to flow.
That's it. That's only it. Yeah,
Mm,
exactly. Yeah,
yeah,
we can see what other people are doing and we can feel like that's so cool and it either happens or it doesn't. There's
exactly.
no
Yeah,
forcing it.
absolutely. Yeah, you can't force.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
also speaks itself.
Yes. That's
Mm.
it. That's it. Yeah, just the flow. Like I paint. in the morning and write also and walk in the forest, sometimes talk to people, and that's what flows. But I can look at other people dancing or whatever they're doing, playing in the snow or, and feel like that might be so much fun, and maybe that could happen, but maybe not. It's just completely, there's no one to control it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Everything is this, so
Yeah. Yeah.
no, no
Yeah.
regret, no blame, no guilt. That's
Yeah.
what's happening. Yeah. Although
Yeah.
even when these are arising, is this too. So it doesn't
Exactly.
happen with anyone.
Yeah.
Everything is allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there can be sort of you were saying this speaks itself. What did you mean by that exactly?
That there is no speaker, there is no one behind.
Mhm.
There's no agenda. If speaking about this happens or it doesn't, never know
Exactly.
when is the next speaking happening. I'm
Exactly.
not doing this, and
Yeah.
I don't even care if speaking happens or staying in silence happens.
Yes. Yes. And the brain can try to, make up stories about like what we're willing to do, what we should do, and none of it matters or has any influence.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a program running by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
years ago there was like some agent inside thinking that this is me, these are my
Hmm.
thoughts, I shouldn't have
Hmm.
these thoughts, these
Yeah.
thoughts are too heavy, these are mine.
Yes.
and
Yes.
uh, and
Fix
and
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and for most it happens this way, that they feel this
Yeah.
heaviness, the burden of
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
programming.
Yeah, for sure. Some
Mm,
people are more sensitive than others in the
mm,
story, in the dream. Yeah.
mm,
Oh,
mm.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
nothing changes.
Yeah. Nothing changes. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, at a certain point, it was clear that this body doesn't make decisions. So there can be like planning and scheduling and, writing down things and appointments and to-do lists and so forth. And the body does it or it doesn't do it. And when it comes to like big decisions, it feels like so clear that there's no one there to make a decision. So it's really not important to take that extra minute to think about anything. It doesn't matter if there's no thought, it's just the decision, yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
gets made.
Yeah, it happens or it doesn't. And even if it's difficult to make the decision, this is also what's happening. No
Exactly.
choice. Yeah, yeah. Uh,
Exactly.
in a
Sometimes, yeah, sorry, you go. Yeah.
in a story, I felt like it's difficult to make a decision, and I felt bad because I can't make the decision. Now I
Yeah.
don't feel bad when can't make
Yeah.
the decision. It happens or it doesn't. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And by the same token, in the story and relationship, you all of a sudden find your super understanding of things that come up for others.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to sort of walk around the park or walk in the forest and really feel it, inside my heart with a decision, feel that green light. And that doesn't happen anymore in the story. It's just literally who knows what's going to happen.
Hmm. Yeah, anything may happen.
Yeah.
That's the
And
freedom
that's
of the visual.
exciting
Yeah,
or terrifying or whatever.
life always surprises. You will never know what happens. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
plan everything, but who knows?
Yeah. It's so beautiful.
Mm.
Yeah. And sometimes the body enjoys that and sometimes the body doesn't. The
Mm.
body says like, are you gonna like run down the street naked or be careful?
Mm. But who would do
So,
that?
right, nobody,
Yeah.
nobody. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So there's a sort of feeling of like asking you if you want to tell an awakening story and it doesn't matter, but if you wanted to tell any type of story, I'm here for that.
Yeah, there is no story.
There's
No
no
awakening
story.
story. Yeah, in the story there was awakening story.
Mhm.
Ere got awakened
Yeah,
and thought that she needs to start awaken others too.
yeah, of
But
course.
this was still awakening inside the
Yeah,
dream of I am awakened.
yeah,
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 and
yeah,
few years ago everything stopped in that sense.
yeah,
It was seen there never was Ere who was awakened. It was a dream.
right, right. There's no one to wake up. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So it wasn't even like event. It wasn't noticeable
yeah,
because when watching back, it was seen that Tere was already not
yeah,
in the play,
yeah, yeah.
but it was like just a boat still flowing, but motor is switched off, but it still
Nice.
goes like the boat
Yeah,
with the conditionings and thoughts and
yeah,
but yeah, I was more free, and because I wasn't there to notice
mhm,
this, but
yeah,
looking back, it was seen that yeah, this dense energy of me wasn't in the play already, but no
yeah,
one noticed this. So it
yes,
wasn't the recognition; it was the end of the recognition.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
story, maybe
yeah, yeah. It's beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
nothing special.
Nothing special. How could it possibly be anything special? Because an awakening story is just a story about an experience that comes and goes.
Hmm. Or happens with me.
Yeah.
And people also use different words. So maybe somebody calls this awakening without awakener. I don't know. For me, in my language, awakening is for someone in a
Yes.
story, in dream, who
Yeah.
is claiming to be now somehow better. It's like the
Special.
spiritual ego
Right.
playing out. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe even playing to be no one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like different energy. You can when you speak someone, you can understand that there's still someone who got something
Mm-hmm.
or better or more special, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind because
Of
at
course
the
not.
end there is no one.
Yeah.
It's just a play. Yeah,
Yeah. Or the
but
story of
it's funny
someone
to watch.
wanting that. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. No right word to say.
Mm.
Mhm. Yeah, there still can be like a pining that can happen here, not at all for awakening. But like whatever it is in the story, whether it's money or food or whatever it is, sex or whatever, like something comes up and then it's like, oh, never mind. You know, it's all that seeking, it's all the same thing of like
Mhm.
this, whatever this is, isn't good enough.
Mhm. Yeah, it will never be good enough
No.
for the sense of separation that
Yeah.
is seemingly lacking this fullness and
Yeah.
trying to fill the void.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, it's for the ego mind. For me, it's never enough. Yeah, that's the suffering. That's
Yeah.
the scar, or I don't know
Yeah.
the good name,
Yeah.
like ripped off from
Yeah.
the mother's womb, feeling
Yeah.
like something like this, but
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
fullness. But
The body trying to be comfortable all the time or just a natural thing. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and yeah, looking for knowings and solidity to feel safe, basically.
Yeah. 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 There's
Because
no safety.
to stay separate, it feels so scary.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I went on I went on this is a story with a shaman. I went to like some retreat and it was on a mountain. I said, I feel so safe. It's so beautiful. And he said, that's all I can offer you is a feeling of safety. And this was so clear. Like there is no safety. There's in the story, a feeling. But
Hmm. Hmm.
anyway, no
Mm,
safety. We could be squashed like bugs.
mm,
So, yeah.
yeah. I mean, there can be feeling of safety or unsafety, being in a stranger place,
Yeah.
being lost in the forest, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes.
at the end, this is unknown
Yeah.
anyway.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
And it becomes more exciting in the story, that unknown feeling. It can, or not, or scary, or boring, or whatever.
exactly. No, no certain path, no way, no moving, no direction. Just this unraveling, seemingly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And relationship comes and goes, and like there's no way to stop that.
Yeah, no one having relationships.
No relationship. Yeah, yeah.
It's a loss. uh,
Yes, yes,
but it's also not sad because it's clear you never had anybody.
yes. There was nothing outside of this ever. Yes.
Yeah.
And no, yeah, no, ever either.
Mm. I remember how this was like collapsing here, and it
Hmm.
was before I heard about non-duality when I was energetically releasing relationships with my husband, with
Hmm.
my daughter,
Hmm.
and it felt like so scary, and it happened by itself.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, it was like, I love you so much that you can go, you are free,
absolutely.
if this is what you want to do, because I want best for you.
Of
And
course.
and it was like, then it was like fear was coming, like, oh no, he
Mm.
can go. Oh my god,
Yes,
he's now
yes,
going. Like I had hold him before, but I never hold him.
yes,
And but
yeah,
this scary moment, and then it was like total freedom moment
yeah,
happening. And
yeah.
now I can look back and say that this collapsing of this me identity was happening already maybe years.
Yeah.
When I heard first time about non-duality, then it seemed to go very fast, like half year, and
Hmm.
story was over. But
Beautiful.
actually, it started to collapse already
Yeah.
before. So it seems like here it was very slow, gradual
Yes,
dying.
yes. That's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Griefs can kind of come in waves in the story.
Mm-hmm.
Like there can be a story that you're sort of over something, and then all of a sudden all this grief comes, you know. Yeah. And it could be for a small thing too, like, you make a plan with somebody, they, get sick or don't show up or whatever, and then there's like crying happening or some type of like the body, yeah, has
Yeah,
a reaction.
yeah, sure. Disappointment can happen.
Yeah, yeah,
That's it too.
yeah, that's it too. Will just showed back up. Hello, Will.
You-
Hello.
Hi, yeah, is it all right for me to join this meeting, do you
Of
think? I'd quite like
course.
to,
Of course. Is it
I'd
okay
like
with
to
you?
meet for a little bit. I've known you a long time. I followed your posts and so on. I'm a little bit frightened of you because you take a very strict advisor line. So anyway, but I really appreciate what you do. And so I'm
Yeah.
in the south of England, and I was a monk for a while, and I got into some trouble. So I'm
Mm,
still recovering from that.
mm,
I was a follower of the southern branch of Buddhism, which is, I don't know
mm.
if you know, it's a kind of old, um, should we say, Pali tradition. I don't know if you know much about it. It's
Not
speaking of
much.
it's
Oh, no. Yeah.
It's been revived now as a forest tradition. It's so-called forest tradition in Thailand, the Ajahn Chah branch. I don't know if you've ever been up to the northeast. You're in
Mm-mm.
Bangkok, are you?
Mm.
There's so-called forest tradition, which is a very pure form of Buddhism.
Mm.
Buddhism is quite corrupt, actually. A lot of it is quite corrupt, but there is certain aspects of it which are practicing at a very high and pure level. And you might like to go up there. They have northeast of Thailand is really where they're the purest form of Buddhism in Thailand, but there are
Mm.
places all over the country.
Mm.
Whereabouts in Bangkok are you? You're in Bangkok, are you? Yes.
Yeah, we are right now in Bangkok, and then going to the Hua Hin soon in Sunday.
Hua Hin. Oh yeah, that's the holiday
Yeah,
resort.
yeah, and
Beautiful.
then
How's it?
going to Vietnam, visiting friend.
Oh, that's lovely.
Mm.
พูดภาษาไทยได้ไหม? You don't speak Thai? No,
Mm-mm.
no.
Yeah,
I
and
was,
I don't know anything about Buddhism.
oh,
I'm
yeah.
just hearing it from other people. I haven't never learned anything, studied anything, followed anybody. It haven't been here natural to follow anybody in a story because there is no hierarchy in this body intuitively.
Oh,
Although
yeah.
the mind may be programmed that there is hierarchy and so on, but it never felt natural. So this body is too free, rebel to put it into some kind of system and then like this. But there's no choice. I mean, there's nothing wrong or right with any religion, ideology, teaching. Everything is this
Yeah.
fullness appearing as that. So yeah, it's just what's happening, and it's beautiful. However, it appears when everything is this, then there's no resistance.
Yeah, this is really nice.
And you said that you were scared at Ere.
Yeah, I'm not really. It's just that I know that. I mean, obviously I treat you with great respect. I know you take a very, like, and it's like quite straight, direct attitude to reality, should we say? It's a very kind of firm view, and
Mm-hmm.
it's quite it can be quite startling. It's not wrong. It's just that
Mm-hmm.
you know it,
It is
it
what it is. Yeah.
it's quite a strong approach actually. So
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, it's all just appearances. Like three flowers here, all smell differently. Some smell stronger, some sweeter. This has no filter. So I often forgot how people who feel separated, how they feel here, what's speaking
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah.
I can't like, I don't have this moment to think and then just say. I'm just saying, and it can be
Just
very
say.
direct. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm not talking about this in public or
Yeah.
somewhere else, just when this
Yeah.
opportunity opens. If I
Hmm.
open the camera, if the video happens, or some interview or whatever, then this
Yeah.
topic appears. Or if there's flow or impulse to write
Yeah.
poetry, then who wants reads, who
Yeah.
doesn't. It doesn't matter. I'm not writing
Yeah.
to anybody. It's just
Yeah.
what's being shared.
Will was responding to a comment that you made on some post where somebody was talking about, it doesn't even matter, but you were sort of saying like that's two things and non-duality is one thing. It was very simple. And it wasn't a criticism. It was just very clear. Like when people talk about, let's say, for example, awareness of something, beautiful. There's nothing wrong with saying the word awareness or talking about awareness or, brain function or whatever. But if someone's talking about awareness of something else, that's two things. That's all.
Mhm. Yeah, sure, you can call it awareness. I don't
Yeah.
mind. I
Yeah.
have no
You can
words
call
for
it.
this.
Yeah.
Every word is this. Yeah,
Yeah. Tuna
yeah. But
sandwich, awareness, whatever.
but you can feel when the energy is coming from the two when it's talked. Yeah. And
Yes.
then it's different thing.
Yes. Yes.
So many people think that they are talking the same thing, teaching the same thing, but yeah, it's rare, I would
Yeah.
say, this way of this when it's expressed
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
no one,
Exactly. Exactly.
coming from no one, coming from not knowing.
Yeah. I was on a call the other night and someone was speaking about how, you are not your thoughts and was talking about like your true self. And what would you say about that?
There's no one to be or not to be. What else?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, thoughts happens, body happens. No
Yeah.
one owns this.
Yeah.
Just what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's no separation, then who I am, if I was anything, if I want to call whatever this is the self, and I can do that if I want, then who I am is everything. If it's all one thing, the self could be one more term to say what this is. There's no problem with it as long as it's not a separate self. And that's beautiful too. It's just that that would be two things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So many who find this understand this, that I am not the body, I
Hmm.
am not the mind, I am oneness, I
Yeah.
am God, I am
Yeah.
fullness. And
Yes.
in a way, it's right. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like you are still maintaining the separation that you are something. But
Yeah.
it's like I am not.
Yeah.
Not.
Um,
Yeah.
yes. Yes. Yes.
It still wants to put itself somewhere. Like
Yeah.
if I'm not the body, if I'm not the mind, then I'm God. Then I'm
Yeah.
the creator.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one created
Once,
this.
yeah,
There's
that's
there's
it.
no one separate. No God
Yeah.
creating this.
Yeah. A God who is a creator making a creation is two things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is already everything.
Yeah.
Manifested, created,
Yeah.
uncreated, unmanifested.
Yeah. I think some of the Advaita language could be semantics, like people calling this self.
Mm. Yeah. And for me to understand these concepts, I need more concept or more talk about this, because I'm lacking all these
Yeah.
knowings and concepts from these teachings. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'm asking more. What does it mean? Sometimes I just feel energetically that it's still two things.
Of
But
course.
I may misinterpret also sometimes. But
That's it.
I'm going very intuitively, because my English
Yeah.
actually is
Yeah.
quite bad, and often I don't understand all words. So I'm
Yeah.
tuning into the
Yeah.
frequency.
It doesn't
And,
matter, just the
yeah, and
energy.
maybe I'm
Yeah.
translating wrong. Yeah, I don't know, but
Yeah. 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 No, I don't think so. And also, we were talking about self-acceptance, which felt like a trap to me. If
yeah,
there
there's
is
no
no
self
self,
accept.
yeah,
Yeah, then
there's
it's
no self.
again two things. Yeah,
Yeah.
ripping apart
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
higher self, lower
Yeah.
self.
Yeah.
Who is happy?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Without that term, without a self to accept, then there's just acceptance or not
exactly.
acceptance. And,
Yes, and there is no one accepting. Acceptance
exactly.
happens or it
Exactly.
doesn't. It has no owner.
Yeah. Yeah. And
It's
it's
just
beautiful either way, because saying no, no, I won't accept that slug
yeah.
sandwich or whatever it is. I won't accept it. That feels nice too. There's nothing wrong with it.
Healthy boundaries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. But there is no playing or acting or being nice
Yeah.
because of some stories that people need to
No.
be this or that kind of way. It goes
No.
just raw and natural, authentic. This is
Yes.
me. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I'm done with playing games
Yeah.
or being in role or acting somehow.
Yes.
It's so tiring to be
Yeah.
somehow.
So much
You,
pressure. So much
yeah,
pressure. Yeah.
you Era felt uncomfortable in many situations, like couldn't
Yeah.
fit in and
Yeah.
trying to fit in, but it was
Yeah.
like tiring, and it seemed like other people were
Yeah.
fit in. They felt like they
Yeah.
are feeling normal. This was my interpretation,
Yeah.
and yeah, at the
Yeah.
end, like
Yeah. And that could be just a show too. Someone, you never
probably,
know what's
probably,
happening in other people's bodies, how comfortable
exactly,
they
yeah, yeah.
are, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
There's
How
no
do you
star. There's no star of the show.
Mhm.
how do you understand in Buddhism they talk about nibbana like a kind of final goal, and it seems to me today we were talking to a man called Tim Kliss. And Tim Kliss kind of negates that idea, the very idea that there's something outside that we strive for. Like people have the idea of some kind of ultimate reality, some truth, and that's what, if we could only find this truth or realize it, that
Mm,
it's the ground of being, the ultimate ground of being from which all things come. And some people talk like that. People who know, I'm even talking about people who are like realized souls. They talk in that term, and some people really, really don't. It's like there's Tim Kliss is one. I think Tony Parsons might be another. There's this lovely Dutch lady called Rose Rose. I think she's from Holland actually, and they talk in without referring to it like an ultimate goal or nibbana. But I
mm.
found, to tell you the truth, Tim Kliss today was saying there is no such thing, and I found that actually much helpful because it you can relax more. You're not trying to get
Of
somewhere else
course,
than where you are, and it
of
creates a kind of
Yeah.
division. That very idea that I'm trying to get myself into another state. And Tim says no, there is no such thing.
Yeah.
But,
It's just maintaining the seeking energy. It maintains the distance. This isn't it, but somewhere there is the paradise, is what I'm looking for, and I will get there and I will realize this. But
yeah,
what I'm talking about is the end of realization, is the end of that one who needs to go there, who is
Yeah.
looking for freedom.
Yeah.
And this is
yeah,
already freedom. This is already
yeah,
unconditional love. This
Yeah.
is already everything.
Yeah.
This is ultimate reality. This is nirvana,
Yeah.
whatever words already.
Freedom.
There is no
Yeah.
extra
All of it.
state to arrive. Yeah,
Yeah.
there is only this aliveness and nothing else, nothing more. And in this aliveness, there is death, there is grief.
Yeah.
It's full of flavors, emotions, feelings. It's beautiful. It's
Mm.
only place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There,
the way the Buddha taught, in fact, was he taught about suffering and the end of suffering. So instead of saying you've got to get to nibbana, what he said instead, the other way, he said you've got. He said there's a path that leads to suffering and a path that leads to freedom from suffering. So was his practice was the freedom from suffering, and I think maybe that's what Tim Kliss is also talking about. You either stay with the reality or you through awareness, like just aware of the empty nature of all existence. I think that's maybe what he's pointing at.
Yeah.
mm,
In Buddhism, they talk about the arising and ceasing, which is a spontaneous, it's like a kind of you use the word ephemeral. Ephemeral means there's illusion. Everything is got there's no truth or reality to it. And I think what Tim is saying is the best you can do is to stay with the reality. And if you don't do that, then you fall into what's called suffering. What the Buddha he used the word suffering is where you're not staying with the reality. You're putting a pressure on. I must not be sick. I must have this person or this type of thing. That's what he calls suffering, where you're refusing to accept reality and then you're putting a pressure on it. And that's what leads to what he calls suffering.
mhm. And this even doesn't tell anything. It doesn't even tell to be, just be, because there is no one to be.
Yeah.
Mm.
So if there is seeking, if these practices are uh, making you feel better, there is less suffering because you are practice this towards to somewhere, I don't know, That's beautiful. What's wrong with that? Nothing. But you will never arrive there because you never left. This is home.
Mm.
This is already home.
Yeah, even the fighting of it.
Yeah, a resistance to
Yeah,
this, to the suffering,
yeah.
because the me is sufferer, and it puts even the extra layer that that suffering is bad. No, nothing is bad.
Mm.
Nothing is wrong. Nothing is right.
Mm.
Everything just is.
Yeah.
It's just a mental construct. This is right. This is good. This is
Mm.
relative. We are talking about absolute. There is nothing good or nothing bad, and
Yeah,
nothing goes
yeah.
anywhere.
Exactly.
Hmm.
As soon as there's a story of a path and a process, then there's sort of someone on that path
Hmm.
in that process.
Hmm. And this is the end of that someone.
Yeah,
So who would be liberated? Who would be
nobody,
in nirvana?
nobody,
Who would be in higher state,
nobody.
higher than others?
No.
Again,
Yeah,
the separation, the
yeah.
me, the sense of self separation can't see anything else than only separation. When it collapsed here, it collapsed everywhere. There is
Mm.
no separation at all, although it feels so real,
Yeah,
especially when it's happening,
yeah.
because then it's filtered, everything is filtered through that veil of separation.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is always a goal where to
Yeah,
arrive or what to do next,
yeah,
and looking for better experiences.
yes.
And this what I'm talking about is also heard as another better experience, like Era is experiencing this and
Right.
this is better.
Hmm.
But this is not
Yeah,
experience. Yeah,
no.
this is the end of the experiencer,
Yeah,
and me doesn't want this. It wants to
yeah,
continue. It wants
yes.
solidity. It wants to know. It
Hmm.
wants to be safe,
Mm.
and it wants something for me,
Yeah.
liberation for me. Yeah.
Yeah, a goal being something else besides this, something better, and the story of who I will be when I get it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
I want to
What
be more egoless.
yes,
It's still ego.
totally, totally.
what do you make of people who teach about this term? They use the word awareness. They say you've got to be. Now, I've never taught like this, and I'm trying to remember what they say. I don't know if you've heard this expression. It's a way of teaching. It's like abide in awareness. They'll say that they've got an expression like abide in awareness, and it seems to me you can end up in the same separation. Actually, awareness is
It is the teaching of the separation.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah,
teaching, any kind of is teaching of separation. I don't
yeah,
see any teacher. I see, yeah, teaching happens, teaching non-duality happens. It's also this beautiful. There is no teacher, no agenda actually behind that is directing this. It's just what's happening.
mm,
Here it doesn't resonate. Here it doesn't call. But yeah, it's just what's happening. Nothing wrong. So I have
yeah.
nothing bad to say or good to say.
No one to be aware of anything.
but
Yeah.
is that teaching like if you say tell someone to abide in awareness? This is a term, a phrase they use, abide in awareness, or they point to something, some kind of natural state, like to
Mm-hmm.
be almost referring to a super mundane state, like awareness. The way they use it, it's like equivalent to God, like it's a God state that lies
Mm-hmm.
that you. They say awareness is not something that you know, it's something that you are. You have to abide in your natural state. But this seems to me, as an explanation, quite divisive, actually, because I'm
Yeah,
trying to explain.
this project of be here now, it's like a recipe for a separate self doing something,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And in
not
these,
good or bad.
yeah, and in these practices, there can happen that this separation dissolves. The meditator goes, the one who is abiding awareness is gone, and then there's just poof, And then the sense of separation, the one who did this abiding, this teaching, this practice comes back. And then it's like, oh, I want back that, what I just had. I want to go back to that awareness. This is like the glimpse
Yeah.
experience. The me is now back, and it can be even more intense, this feeling, because now I tasted it and now I
Yeah.
want back. And then it can drive for 50 years searching the same thing, like I got it, but no, you was not there. And you can't make yourself to disappear because you're not already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
it
any
just maintains
experience,
that there is someone who, yeah, is
yeah,
moving
it's
somewhere.
fleeting. Any experience is fleeting, just like a state, coming and
Mhm.
going. So even if you were to feel that way again, then it's gone a moment later. So who cares? Who
Yes,
cares?
exactly. Yeah.
Have you done any formal study? Did you study like Nisargadatta or Ramana Maharshi or any of the Buddhist teachings? You haven't studied any of that.
Mm-mm. My
Yes.
my partner, loving loving partner, Raigo, was doing the seeking.
Uh,
It started from the health problems and then started to seek the help, and
yeah.
was listening also these guys I think you mentioned. And through him, I know something. When somebody is talking something and asking, I have no knowledge about these teachings, what these guys have said, were they teachers or were they non-teachers, just
Mm.
expressing directly this. And then I have asked from my husband if this guy is radical or if this guy is a teacher. I even don't know that. But of
Oh.
course, I see some kind of quotes in Facebook. Some I love, some don't resonate. But I haven't never listened any videos or read any books from these, let's say,
Uh,
spiritual speakers or teachers.
mm.
I discovered this like a few years ago. Then I heard first time non-duality, and this was the first thing that I started to listen from Tony Parsons, Jim Newman, but I didn't like this message at all, so I wasn't able to listen even that. And that's all my knowledge, so to speak. So no, I never followed anybody. You were asking. I like Uchi Krishnamurti when I read something in Facebook or some Alan Watts stuff.
Yeah.
They both said that they are not teachers, they are not gurus. Alan Watts said he's entertainer, and there was lots of Buddhist or Tao teachings or Zen teachings also included. Um, but yeah, he said that it's entertainer. So he seemed to talk with two crowds. The one who are still in the play, thinking that they are the players and giving suggestions how to live. And then he was also very direct. And I can hear the directness. When you feel like someone, then you can hear teachings, what to do next. So it's like you can listen many people in one point of time. When you feel like solid being someone, you can hear it one way, and then this is gone. You can hear this completely differently. What's being said?
Yeah.
Mm. I used to criticize J. Krishnamurti. He was seemed to be very aggressive. I don't know if you've ever read his material, but
No,
quite
but I
nice.
know that he was a teacher, and I have heard something. And but Raiko, kas tema viimases raamatus läks radikaalseks või? Ei olnud tema? No, yeah, he is the teacher.
He was quite a he was quite an important teacher quite early on. He was before the 60s revolution. He was teaching even I think even in the 1930s, 40s, maybe. I think I can't remember the exact date, but it was in that time, the 1950s, I think he was teaching long before Alan Watts, the all that revolution that took place in the States, and
Hmm.
he covered a lot of different subjects, and he was very critical of formal religion. He was quite critical, for example, of the Catholic Church, and he established 4 schools in the world. I think he established 2 schools, quite nice. He had quite good views, I think, on raising children. Managed to establish 2 schools. Um, but I was a monk at the time, and I felt quite almost threatened by him because he was. I felt that he wanted me to. Everybody should leave the monasteries and they should close it down. That's the way it seemed he was talking. When I reflect now, I don't think that's what he was saying at all. I don't think he was saying you have to leave. I think he was saying something altogether different. He was trying to say, stay where you are, but you've got to learn to see through your own eyes in a way. So in a way, I mean, I might be misinterpreting it, but when I read it now, I don't think he's trying to he's not telling you what to do at all. It might sound like it. And I think he makes maybe 1 or 2 mistakes. I think he had some inner grievance within him. I think he was in some ways misused as a prophet in his early years, and you sense this sort of anger that he was captured by this theosophical society, and you sometimes feel a kind of anger there, which is not really pleasant to hear actually. But he does cover a lot of different subjects, and I think if you listen carefully, it's quite nice actually. So
It's
he's
interesting when a practice can be offered without that goal of enlightenment, like when a practice can be offered just for the sake of it, or if it naturally comes up.
Mm. Well, that's why I quite like Tim Kliss. I feel that he's doing just that really in his own way.
Yeah, love him. How simple, with so few words, he can express this. When Nere starts to express this, then there are too many words. Or whatever Ere writes, often there are too many words. It's
Ah,
how it expresses. No choice, nothing wrong or right. Just some
yeah,
expressions feel more, I don't know,
yeah.
resonate more.
That's interesting. I love how you can be very verbose when you sort of, yeah, I love that.
It's more easy here in to write in Estonia and in English. It doesn't matter than to
Uh-huh.
speak. Or somehow this body functions this way
Yeah,
that talking haven't been preferable, so to speak.
Right.
same. Yeah,
And the
same.
function of writing is more easy to express what I really want to say, but when I'm
Yeah,
saying them, it doesn't function so good. I don't
yeah.
know how to express it.
No,
And
that's perfect.
there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong. I don't feel any bad because of that.
yeah,
Even if there is a thought that, oh, I wish I would have beautiful English,
yeah,
speaking English or Estonia, whatever.
yeah,
But yeah, it
yeah,
seems like it's more easy here to
yeah,
express when writing,
yeah,
thinking. I'm like, I don't know, all words are empty, but somehow
yeah,
all words have some kind of energy.
yeah.
Uh, I'm using these concepts to point something,
Mm,
but not directly.
mm,
Somehow the wordplay,
mm,
it's like
mm.
trying to, I'm just expressing how it seems to unravel here.
Yeah,
Not to go so much into the words, trying to understand, but just letting go at all these words and
mhm.
just let them sink in and fall away and
Yeah,
don't hold it on in a
nice.
way. Just read
Yeah,
it, forget it, move on.
yeah,
Next.
yeah.
Nothing,
Beautiful.
nothing important have ever
Yeah.
been said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. The painting for me flows so like effortlessly, so enjoyably, so quickly, writing. And when I'm talking, it's very different also. It's like
Yeah,
takes more energy.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Similar, yeah. And when I'm writing, I feel like I'm drawing the picture
Mm,
with these words.
mm,
So how to understand the picture
mm.
you're drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to get lost into that, so to speak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Mhm. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It was so nice to meet you, and I hope you have a wonderful retreat in Thailand.
Yeah. Thank you for Will. He put us together.
Thank you, Will. Yes.
I didn't know about you,
Me
and
neither. Yes, I love
it
it.
was nice.
Yeah,
So thank you for that time. It was lovely. I enjoyed.
me too.
Thank you very much, so very great honor to meet you. Thank you very much. Really beautiful experience. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Thank you.